Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of Glyde the Dragon. Last time, I discovered this little clearing, I guess, where there's a few dragons. They all have their little problems. And there are crystals to activate, which for some reason I'm able to activate, but they don't because they lost their magic. And... oh, hey! Book. I'm gonna go try and get it. So yeah, they lost their magic, therefore they have not been able to activate it, and that's a compendium entry. We'll go read that after I'm done introducing. Basically, the world is going to shit. There's undead everywhere, dragons lost their magic, and we're trying to, I guess, live in this world now. And that starts by activating these crystals, which is supposed to disable the force field and allow us to leave. But before I do this, compendium entry. Is it the bestiary? Yes, wolf. Wolves are predators that tend to roam and hunt in packs. They are much more aggressive compared to boars, and they aren't afraid of attacking dragons, even though they are smaller and weaker. While they might attack first, they will still try to retreat once they realize they are on the losing end. They are another common meal for dragons, as they are even bigger than boars. So dragons like to eat wolves. Did I get any new characters or something? No. I'm gonna grab this meat, because I can. And I'm gonna boop. Interesting. I mean, I already know what's going to happen. So, this is a portal that will bring us to another dimension, I guess, where we get to try out a new element and unlock it. So now I have lightning form for Glyde, which is it's cool. I'll show it a little bit more when we get out of here. So we have entered a trial of the primordial. Within the trial, you are unable to change elemental form. Prove your worth and complete the trial using the new element to unlock it permanently. So it's a battle. And complete the battle, win. So those are the abilities. I know I used them very fast. The challenge is already over. So, oh no, it's not. I have lightning column, which places an X on something, and then boom. So if they move, of course, it doesn't work. The dash, which goes through the enemy and does damage. And I have an electric field, which... oh, it's this button. It makes electricity around me. So nothing too crazy. And so, breath, you can shoot one ball by rapidly tapping the button, or you can hold it down. And in this case, it's a long-range multi-hit thing, where the main one was a close-range burst, if I held it down. And that's the lightning coming down. So here's what Glyde looks like as the electric variant, which is kind of cool. It's pretty. I like it. Let's get out. And now I can use this form in the outside world as well. You have unlocked your first elemental form. Select lightning element by pressing right on the D-pad. Each element comes with a new set of special abilities. You can return to regular by holding left joystick down. When unlocked, you can swap elements instantly. So, once I have another element, I'll show you how instantly that is. It's crazy. And now the force field is down because I got this new element. I don't know if people have anything to say about it. I don't think they do. I think if I speak to them, they just have the same dialogues again. I will try with Voltraz, because he's the one that said we can't leave because of the force field. But I don't think he says anything.
Hi, Voltraz. Thanks for looking after us.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. We need to stick to...
Thanks for...
Feel free to check
Same
the
thing.
names.
And you saw it did get rid of my element. So whenever you talk with somebody, it gets rid of the element you are currently wearing. But you can't switch instantly. Like that. I'm back to lightning. This is an area we'll come back for later. You can see there's a lot of purpley shit. The corruption is harmful to all life. Glyde will take damage over time as long as he is within. Enemies affected by the corruption enrage and become stronger. Only the force of nature is capable of stopping the spread of corruption. So until we have nature power, this is a no-go. I will save to every dragon fruit tree that I see, because if anything happens, I don't want to lose too much progress. This is the kind of game that if you die, you go back to your last save. If you saved 3 hours ago, well, do those 3 hours again.
If we could only heal this land, maybe others would come back?
Maybe. Nope, I don't want to mess with the big crystal Unrazal, or Ravaz, or whatever it is. I just want to go over.
Lightning strikes twice.
Not much I can do with this guy, but he's stuck in the corruption. Hopefully we can help later. That's the other side here. More boxes for the percentage. These crystals you may have noticed, but I add one thing earlier in the game that asked me to pay for with crystals. So it seems like it's a way to open doors and unlock mechanisms and stuff like that. So basically paying for something to work. Ow. I forgot how to stop the glide, which is just press A again. Hello, Kara. Or Chara? I don't remember.
Oh, what a peculiar color you have. No offense intended. It's just I've never seen an orange dragon before. What's your element?
Okay, do you think that glide is orange? I'm sorry, but... Okay, maybe halfway between orange and yellow for a compromise. But he doesn't really look orange to me. But maybe... I don't know. It depends on what artwork I'm looking at, actually. Sometimes it does kind of look a little bit orange. And also, it's Chara. Because it's like Char. Because she's a fire dragon. What's my element?
I don't have one. And none taken. I get a lot of questions about my scale color.
What? That's... Well, if that's the case, I would find some armor. I heard rumors of a powerful armor set around here. If you happen to find it, I'd love to take a look. Sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Chara, and my silent guardian, seriously, he barely speaks, is Thiari. What's your name?
I'm Glyde, and this is Wing.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Glyde and Wing. You look like you still have a question. Ask away.
So what is it you do?
I'm a blacksmith, and I came here to search for new materials. My parents are nobles, and they don't like me being so down and dirty, so to speak.
That's why she sounded so snub. Makes sense, you know? Now that you tell me, I think I could have guessed if I knew there were nobles in this universe. Obviously, when I talked to people in my casual playthrough, I skipped pretty much every dialogue because I kind of wanted to experience it with you or in the full game back then, or with you once I knew it was not a demo per se. But yeah, if I knew there were nobles, I would probably have said from the beginning, like, okay, you're probably a noble.
Stuffy type?
Something like that. But I don't know. I hate being locked away in one location. Whole world out there, you know?
Same, honestly.
Oh? You're a roamer too?
Indeed. I love exploring and meeting new dragons. I don't really belong to one territory, given my appearance. Nobody's ever kicked me out, though.
I'd be surprised if Lysandria banished you from Viridia. Although, Pyrenar? Well, if you don't earn his ire, I doubt he'll care.
It's not on my list to bother him, nope.
He says this, but if there is something shiny, he cannot keep his claws off of it.
Really, Wing? Must you bring that up all the time?
I know a few dragons like that. Be careful is all I'd say. Anything else you wish to talk about?
So, what brings you to this area?
I'm trying
I forgot.
to fix my anvil. Ugh, the core broke after an undead attacked me.
I actually forgot that I had to manually progress the dialogue, and I was waiting for it to progress, and it didn't. And that's why for a few seconds, nothing happened. Yeah.
Didn't realize anvils had cores.
Let me just see something.
Normally they don't. However, it is said that Pyrenar himself blessed the anvil, but I haven't had the honor of meeting him myself.
Yeah, sorry for that little moment of break. My boyfriend messaged me, and he knows I'm streaming, so I just wanted to check if it was something important. It wasn't. I could have read that after the stream, but it's my boyfriend, so of course I'll check.
Wow, a primordial blessing an object. Your ancestors must have really impressed him.
Indeed. It can bring out hidden potential in certain armors. Tail is long though, so I'm afraid I'll have to share it another time.
That's fine. We roam a lot, so we'll probably meet again somewhere else.
I hear you. I'm the same myself.
Another free spirit, huh? I like dragons like that.
Careful. Words like that will woo the right or wrong dragon,
I do like danger.
so long as you know what you're diving into.
Can you stop flirting with each other, please?
Sometimes it's fun not knowing. Why'd you take the anvil, though? It's gotta be heavy.
Well, it's not that heavy. Well, to me. Anyway, with the attacks, I used it to start doing what I could. Repairing armor, so on. Parents are not happy, but there's little they can do now. I hope they're okay.
I'm sure your parents are safe. I doubt the undead are smart enough to lay siege to the fire capital.
We can only hope. I wouldn't underestimate this enemy, but maybe you're right. Anything else you wish to talk about?
So, what's your take on this beautiful, non-threatening place we're in?
I'd say this isn't the worst place I've seen, but it's not looking great. Those giant crystals are corrupting the land faster than I've seen in most areas. I have no idea how anyone's supposed to fight them. I'm strong. Need to be in order to carry armor and weapons. But I'm nowhere near strong enough to deal with any of that in my current state.
Yeah, it's like they're coming out of nowhere.
Maybe there's a leader nearby? The undead had to come from somewhere, after all.
That's what I'm thinking. They definitely need to be taken out to reverse the damage. Not sure how to do it yet.
Running into the corruption is a surefire way to die or get corrupted yourself. I wouldn't do it.
Somebody has to. I've lived without an element my entire life, so I know how to fight.
I can't stop you, but I wouldn't advise it. If you find that armor I mentioned, then maybe you stand a chance. But even if you're feeling confident, try not to die, okay? I've seen enough of that.
And so, the fight that whatever she's talking about is the purple zone we passed by. In my casual little experience of this game, I actually did that fight at some point, not right away, a little later. As soon as it was actually kind of doable, I think the armor would have helped a lot, I just never found it. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll do it soon as I can again, just to kind of show you what a gamer I can be, and die like 10 times before I get it. Or maybe I'll wait a little bit so that I can have the armor. I'll see how I feel like.
If I die, at least I died trying to save other dragons. I think that's a good way to go.
True as that may be, we're running out of capable dragons. We'll need dragons like you who can fight once we figure out how to deal with the bigger threats. I'm sure there's a way to destroy them from a distance.
We won't have the time to make something.
I know. Just be careful, alright?
I will, don't worry. Besides, I got Wing to take care of me.
It is because of me that he has not died yet. He would get lost or trapped somewhere without my advice.
Yes, exactly.
Well, alright then. Again, just be careful. Anything else?
I don't know, I think I kind of like
that was
her,
it for now,
actually.
but I might come back.
You're welcome. Stay safe out there.
I don't like the fact that they're flirting together, though. Wrong button. Save the game. Always save when I can. Nap for 2 seconds. Hello, Flemzer. Let me just...
Be careful. This cave is crawling with undead.
I like your design. I love the head on this one. With the horns. I also like the wings of the fire dudes. The wings that look like lava. Looks so good. This way, I guess. Oh, just to show you, because I did try in my playthrough. Yeah, lava hurts. It's no instant kill, but it hurts. Dude! How am I gonna get her crystals now? Okay, they're not all stupid enough to just jump. Never mind, they are. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to get here, but it's the way I did. Archers. Oh. Hi. Ow? Oh, you. crystals. Ooh, this one's red. Which probably means that we're getting the firepower next. I say as if I didn't know already if we are or not getting that one.
Want to be hit by this one.
Well, the enemies are too stupid to not fall in the lava, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage. Yeah, so this is the kind of game where bully the enemy is the strategy if you want to have an easy time. Well, for the small guys, maybe not for the bigger guys. That's my favorite way of dealing with these guys. I do see that my health is low, but I'll be fine. There's gonna be some food at some point soon. The game is pretty generous with healing. See, there's a big 3 where I can heal. That's also where we're gonna get the firepower, if we find the other crystals. Let's save real quick. Not what I meant to do, but you know what? It worked. There's one of the crystals over there. That's the second one. Third one must be this way, I'm guessing. Oh, also, you'll see I have like left trigger plus right trigger. I'm trying to actually use it.
Hold still for a second.
So that's a like ultimate move, I guess. which does a ton of damage to the enemies around. It's tied to the blue gauge, which I didn't really take the time to look at how it fills up.
It'll never get boring. These work wonders when someone is wounded.
Come over here. Oh well, I'll just keep spraying lightning down on you.
Sentinel!
Apparently that's enough to be a sentinel. Not by, I guess. Wrong button. I keep trying to interact with A when I mapped it to B because it usually was the right trigger and I didn't like it. So I mapped the fireball to the right trigger and the interaction to B. Which means that B is switching element if you see it the bottom left. Oh, you're here. Still. Or maybe you respawn. I don't know. I don't know. You can glide pretty much infinitely as long as you don't reach the ground, right? Sorry. Swallowed. I swallowed wrong. But yes, so you can glide infinitely as long as you don't reach the ground. There's no limits to the amount you can glide before, like you don't just drop at some point. Or if you do, you have such a long time that I didn't reach the time where you actually drop.
You think you are worthy?
Yeah. So a new element, this one is gonna be fire. The fire glide is so good. And so I can cast Meteor, which is kind of like the lightning, but better. And it puts them on fire and they take constant damage. Then I have the Blazing Impact, which is the same as the leap from the normal form, but again with fire. And then I have the Volcanic Wrath, which is this button, which is the same as the Tornado from the normal form, but again with fire. So good moveset. Obviously, like this little explosion is actually taking the element that you're in, so it's a fire explosion. So I can shoot fireballs. If I hold down, it sprays a little bit in front of me. It's not a long-range one like the lightning one. Oh, that was the second wave? Okay. And now that I have two elements, I can show you how fast you can switch between them. Also, there we go. So, that's how fast you can switch. It's pretty instant. And also, some of the forms have benefits. I showed you how lava hurts earlier. Well, it doesn't anymore, and I can even dive under it. So yeah, there's a whole lot of exploration that can be done now. Swimming isn't super fast, unfortunately. I don't remember everything. I don't remember if there's something behind this waterfall. There is a little mage here. So the way mages work is that you have to get rid of their shield by attacking, see the elf, and then you can hit them. And because he's stupid and decided to stay over the lava, he just died. And that's a new compendium entry. No, compendium entry. A new bestiary. So let's go and see. We've got the crossbowman. Crossbowmen are significantly smarter than common undead. They carry crossbows and are able to effectively aim at their target from a distance. When engaged up close, they will engage in melee combat in order to create more distance between themselves and the enemy. They do punch you and it throws you back. Crossbowmen will try to keep their distance and get a clean shot at their target. While weak on their own, they are often guarded by other types of undead. Or being in a group, which also makes them more annoying to deal with. So it doesn't seem like there is anything really under or behind this waterfall, and definitely not under it. I said waterfall, this lava fall, I guess. You know what, I'll save. Just because I can, so why not? I still can't do anything with those, but that's a corrupted fire dragon. We'll have to come back later. I guess I can no, I can't. I can do this. That's not faster. I hope it was. I hoped that it was. Or that it would be, I guess. But it is not. Alright, I remember seeing stuff at the beginning. Now we can come this way. Really? Go down in the lava. Let's grab this. Come up here. And there's a fire dragon's secret camp.
Hey, dragon fruits!
New compendium update, a character. Pyrenar the Wrathful. Pyrenar watches over the region of Moltenor, home to fire dragons. He prides himself in fair and just trials, and happily performs the role of judge and executioner if necessary. Before delivering the final judgment, he always gives the accused a chance to defend themselves before himself, and his council. Pyronar's wrath is known across the regions, and no one wants to be on the receiving end of it. I believe that. So the primordial dragons are like rulers, but also sort of not gods, but they are powerful and respected as such. That much is certain. I don't think the characters have new dialogues if you change element, so not gonna bother. I'm just gonna go here. So, you have to get from the other way, because that's to open this gate. There's a compendium entry, there's another door like this, there's wind. So I'm gonna guess that's not something I can do now. At least that's not something I was able to do in my previous game. I love to burn stuff. Another thing that can be done as a dragon, or as a fire dragon, is this. I can light up these things. I don't know what it's used for. I don't think it was in the percentages. Was it? Compendium, collectibles. Was lanterns a collectible? Elements unlocked. 2 of 8. Yeah. No, lanterns are not a collectible. I'm still gonna light them up when I see them.
Oh, who goes there? Ready your claws. The force field has been breached.
Earth Dragon.
Hey, calm down. I'm friendly. Can't you see that I'm a dragon?
Now that you are closer, it seems right. What a peculiar scheme coming. My apologies. We only have undead come from the Obsidian Kingdom. I'm Gorgon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Glyde, and this is Wing. Thanks for not killing us. So why are you here?
This path to the right is the entrance to the nearby Broken Tower outpost. We are guarding it and making sure dragons are aware of it in any case they need a safe place to stay. You should probably rest there as well. Head to the right and past the lake you will find the outpost. Sorry for one can't be careful enough.
It's been a while since you have rested, Glyde. It could be worth stopping by.
Don't worry about it. I'm glad you have eyes all around your head. I'll probably head to that outpost you've mentioned. Thanks.
I was gonna say something, but yes, so yes, this is turning into a more open area. It's basically a good job you're done with the tutorial.
Dragon fruits.
And now you are in the game, so it's a much more open area, and we can go to places, and there's so much to do.
I'm watching you.
Okay, Fafnir. And I think the first thing I want to do after I collect these little pieces here, I think the first thing I want to do is go to that tower outpost. Now, remember how she said that lightning dragons don't like water? I'm sure you can also guess that fire dragons don't like water. So what happens if I go in the water? I actually can just be in the water. I was not expecting that. That is kind of cool. It just turned me off.
Dragon fruits.
But what happens if I go as a lightning dragon? I get turned back into my normal dragon. I thought the same was going to happen with the fire one. No. I guess it didn't. Oh hey! Chest! Don't mind if I grab it. Anything over here? No. There are things down there, and I probably will gather them, because otherwise I will forget about it. So I'm gonna quickly... Yeah, there's the... Oh, I cannot get those. Okay, so you don't die instantly, you just take damage. That's good to know. Huh. That seems to require a form that I don't have. An element that I don't have. Let me just go over here, grab whatever's here. Sorry buddy, I just wanted to light up the lantern. Not to light you up. I probably missed the lantern, didn't I? No, it died. I kind of need it. I'm gonna eat it. Those who are ready to take the leap shall be carried by the wind. That's not true. I tried it, and the wind is not carrying me, so I'm gonna go this way for now. Again, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Let's not let it go to waste.
Greetings, stranger.
Greetings. Zapsos. Oh, hey. Checkpoint.
Oh, a traveler. Welcome to the Broken Tower Outpost. My name is Astaya. Please, make yourself at home.
I'm Glyde, and this is my buddy Wing. Thank you for welcoming us. It's been a while since I've had a nap.
There's plenty of space here. You can nap anywhere you like, for now at least.
I like to nap under the dragon fruit trees. I tend to sleep better when next to one.
Perfect. It just so happens we have one right here. I'm sure others will also love it.
Others? The outpost seems rather empty.
Well, currently there are only a few of us here. But, as you can see, there is still plenty of space around here. I'm hoping that over time, those who are lost and without a safe place to stay will come here to live and help us create a community.
This is very noble of you. I'm sure we could help guide other dragons here as we travel.
Definitely. It's good to know that there are places like this. There are many dragons who lost their homes and are alone.
We are currently working with other nearby outposts to establish control over this area and retake control of the castle ruins you can see from here. It is hard to do with all of this corruption all around and the undead attacks, but we are managing, somehow. We need more dragons to strengthen our defenses.
I see. We will do what we can to help. If I meet anyone who needs a place to stay, I'll send them here.
It would be very helpful if you did that. We are stronger together, and we need to save every life we can. Until we live, the undead will never own our world. You should get some rest now. Stay safe, and thank you, Glyde.
You're welcome.
I will. Thank you, Astaya.
Yeah, so now we have to fetch dragons, or to basically send dragons here. It's very specific dragons, it's not just talk to anybody. And if we go back and talk to the people at the beginning, they won't say anything. It's the dragons that we have to send here are dragons that are not gonna be interactable for something else. Or maybe they will after they are sent somewhere. You'll see what I mean. Anyway.
Oh, you look like a fit, active dragon. I'm sure you're also a good swimmer, are you?
I love this design.
Well, I can hold my breath for a bit. I tend to swim every now and then, but I prefer flying.
Well, swimming is almost like flying, except it's underwater. I'm a quar, by the way, an explorer. I dive in various bodies of water in search of treasure.
I'm Glyde. That must be interesting. Have you found anything in this area?
Funny you should ask. Yes, I did. The problem is, it's all out of my reach. Even in this very lake, there's this weird force field, along with some big crystal that doesn't do anything. In the river nearby, I've seen another crystal, a cave.
An underwater cave. I like the sound of that. Anything else?
I think that's it. Oh, wait. I think I recall something shiny behind one of those waterfalls near the main lake. Aquaria's Tear, they call it.
That's more information than I expected. Looks like I've got some diving to do.
Yeah, so there was a crystal around here. Yeah, down there. Let me just make sure I have enough breath for it. No. Oh, and there's a force field. I can't go this way until I have... it's blue, so I'm guessing the water. Well, I'm not guessing, I know. It's the water dragon. Until I have the water dragon form, I cannot go this way. So I guess I'm gonna go and work on that by following the river. Find another crystal. I will explore these later. I will also get an opportunity to get all of these resources, these crystals. Oh, there it is. Yeah, for now, because I know somewhat what I'm doing. Because I know somewhat what I'm doing, I will just do it to unlock what I can. That will make sure I don't have to double down on exploration, like to explore and come back later to re-explore the area. So I'm gonna focus on unlocking the powers. There are 2 more powers that I had in my other file. Right, which one did I miss? Did I not interact with the one? I interacted with the one in the water. I interacted with this other one there. Did I not interact with the one near the... It seems like I didn't. Because there was one crystal... Oh, wait, no. Was it a water crystal or was it not a water crystal? I know I said I would explore later, but while I'm right here, I might as well. Hello, corrupted wolf. I don't want beef with you.
Dragon fruits.
Because there was a crystal over here, right? Or... Oh, that was a nature crystal. So I'm missing 1 blue crystal. I got the one over there, I got the one that is right here. It's probably along the water. Is it under the water? No. Not in that cave. I'll come back to that cave later. I feel like the last one was around the lake. Maybe not underwater though. Was that a crystal up there? No, not the kind, not the type of crystal I'm looking for. And it doesn't seem to be under the water over here either. Let me grab this compendium and read it. And I guess we'll start next episode by actually exploring, even though I said I wouldn't, because I have to find that crystal. Was that a compendium for an enemy or a character? I don't remember. I think it was a bestiary. It was purple, right? Yeah, rabbit. Rabbits are small and nimble critters which love jumping around. They usually mind their own business and they tend to stay away from potential predators. As they are a good source of protein and fat, most dragons include them in their balanced diet. Most commonly, they can be found in grassy fields and forests. Well, this will be the end of this episode for YouTube, so thank you YouTube for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will have a good day, good evening, or a good night, depending on when you see this, and I will see you in a few days for the next video. Alright, bye bye YouTube!